Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's Cicada. I've been playing the new Sorcerer class recently. I have been grinding this class. It's one of my favorite classes. It's a lot of fun to play, but there's some major flaws to the class that is really holding it back, in my opinion. My number one biggest flaw with Sorcerer right now, in my opinion, is definitely the spell casting speed. You can see that in the clip, the build that I have, I was rocking 40 knowledge. 40 knowledge is a lot. I mean, that's almost every piece of gear has to be knowledge. And to do some of the combo spells that I'm going to put in some of the clips, it's taking 5+ seconds just to be able to do one combo spell. You have to wait for, I mean, literally a whole spell charge, and then for the combo, you have to do another one. That's something that I think needs to be reworked. Because when you have 40 knowledge, I mean, that's not like a light amount of knowledge. And I know you can get up to 45, 50, but I mean, 40 knowledge, it shouldn't be taking this long to cast. I'm gonna show you the clip right now. I think that for one spell to take that long is just ridiculous. I don't think that I mean, because if you look at Wizard and you look at Warlock, I mean, they can cast spells out like butter. Like it's so fast. And I'm not saying Sorcerer is obviously a different class, and you're supposed to play it different, but at the same time, you have to be able to. It has to be viable. Like, it has to be able to work. And right now, I just don't think it works. Rangers, Wizards, and Warlocks right now they're putting out so much more damage than Sorcerers are capable of. My second biggest issue with the Sorcerer class is that some of the spells, they're just way too hard to hit. Like the Elemental Bolt and the Ice Bolt, there's a delay. So when you cast it, all right, you already have a long casting time, and then when you actually like cast the bolt, it freezes in the air. It takes a good second, maybe a second and a half, just to shoot. I mean, that's so much time for somebody to register that like what you're doing. Even when you rock the instacast on the Sorcerer, it still does the same thing. It freezes in the air, letting your opponent know that it's been casted, and they have so much time to get behind cover. And I just don't think that's right. I think they need to rework that, because for taking 8 seconds to cast a spell with 40 knowledge, and then also have another second add on top for the actual animation to go off, like, come on. I'm gonna show that clip right now. So even with instacast, that's something you got to deal with. It's a huge disadvantage, because, I mean, if I'm rocking instacast, it's supposed to be an instacast. There's not supposed to be a delay. When you have instacast for Wizard, when they use the mana or whatever it is for instacast for them, there's no delay on it. It's just an instant fireball, instant magic missiles. But there's just so much time that you have to go through with this that it makes it so hard to hit. It's super predictable, is what I should say. The last negative thing I want to go over this class is it's going to be that some of the spells, they just cancel. Having to go actually cast a spell just for it to not even go off at all, it's horrible. So I'm going to post a clip right here, but this is a big one. They've already talked about it. They said that it's a bug, but hopefully it gets fixed soon, because there's nothing worse when you're playing a spell cast and then all of a sudden your spell just goes away. Especially when you have like perfect opportunity, right? You got a headshot right in front of you. You cast it, boom, nothing. You get whiskey dick, basically. All right, enough hating on the class code, because this wasn't to hate on the class. This was just to point out some of the negative things that I would like to see get worked. But all I want to say right now, shout out to Iron Mace. You guys absolutely cooked. I mean, you guys cooked on the animation for the spells. I don't think there's a single person that thinks that some of the spells look bad, because they don't. Whoever worked on the spells at Iron Mace, hats off to you, buddy. You fucking cooked. And I'm glad to see it, because compared to the wizard spells and compared to like warlock, bro, they're not that good. Like the spells, they don't look that good, and they're the older classes, but Iron Mace is stepping up their game, and I appreciate it. I love a good visual. Other than that, though, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully we see some changes on some of these, and let me know if you disagree in the comments, because I could be like the only one feeling like this. I know I've watched a couple streamers and they also felt pretty similar, but let me know in the comments. Let me know.